Hey guys, this is Nick from Small Town Johnstown, letting you know that this will be a two-part series. The first part's going to be about Jenny and I's visit to Sewickley, Pennsylvania, and we're talking about an Airbnb that we stayed at, a pony farm, and the Gateway Clipper with Halloween themed. In part two, we're going to discuss also near Pittsburgh, but this time Monroeville, the chocolate and coffee convention that happened in the Monroe Convention Center. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope that you enjoy it. Here's the first part of a two-part episode or series of the mini getaway this past weekend. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning back in the Small Town Johnstown podcast. I am your host, Nick, with my co-host,
Jenny.
And today we're going to talk about our mini vacation we took last weekend to a fancy pony ranch Airbnb. Mm-hmm. Then we went on to the Gateway Clipper, which is a little cruise in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is amazing. It was a haunted cruise. I remember we talked about that in the previous episodes, which were really excited. And then, so we just want to go over our experience and how it unfolded and everything that we liked, maybe even disliked a little bit, because we also did stop at a chocolate convention.
It was the coffee and chocolate coffee festival in Pittsburgh as well.
Yes, and even went to the famous landmark in Pittsburgh, the Monroeville Mall, which was famous to a lot of horror movies in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So let's get started with the Airbnb. Where did we take our Airbnb at?
So I was looking because I knew I wanted to do some kind of trip for your birthday sometime in October, so it's not too far off from your birthday weekend, because I know on your birthday you wanted to watch football that day. Yes. So I want to make sure that we got some
Ohio State versus Oregon.
some kind of weekend. And so I was just looking on Airbnb because I've never booked with Airbnb. I've stayed at Airbnbs. So I was just browsing to see what was available, and I saw the mini pony farm in Sewickley, and it was like brand new. Only one or two people had stayed there, and I was like, this looks so cute. And it was affordable. It was around $200 for the night. And so I was like, gotta do it. And you said you wanted to do the Gateway Clipper because we did that for your birthday last year. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to try a different cruise, so we didn't do the exact same thing that we did last year. So I did the haunted one. So that one didn't have food on it, but they like narrated kind of a story, which we were like half listening to. So we could definitely do it again. My favorite part was the creepy actors coming around. And then after that, the only other thing that I had planned before we actually went to Pittsburgh was I also bought tickets for the chocolate and coffee festival. So I just kind of compiled a weekend of activities.
In about 2 days.
Yeah, so we weren't doing things all day Saturday, and I didn't have to pay for a second night. I would have liked to stay a second night, but it would have been, obviously double the price. And we don't live that far from Pittsburgh, so we can always go back and do other things. So just wanted to give you some kind of mini little vacation trip. Yeah,
just a little
celebration.
Getaway. Yeah, celebration.
The death of your 20s.
That's next year.
Yeah.
We're almost there. We're almost there. I mean, they do say...
The 29th on the deathbed.
They do say when you're 29, you're pretty much 30, which my body's been making me feel like
Nobody's actually 29. That's what they say.
Nobody's 29. So we're going to kind of start off with breaking it down event by event. First, we're going to do the Airbnb. We can even talk about the drive there a little bit. Yeah. Then we're going to go into the Gateway. It was eventful. It was nice. And then we can talk about the Gateway Clipper, which was amazing, and break it down a little bit more. And then we can get into the chocolate convention. Save the best for last.
Okay.
So, how would you say the drive to this Airbnb was? So it's not exactly in Pittsburgh, and it's not before Pittsburgh. It's west of Pittsburgh.
A little bit northwest of Pittsburgh.
A little bit northwest
of Sewickley. So it was more like a 2-hour drive. Like it was very much at least 2 hours, a few minutes more than that. Yeah. So it was a bit far, but it was nice.
And if you ever been to Newtown, Pennsylvania, a little bit outside of Philadelphia, it's about that for Pittsburgh, I would say. I like the niceness, the open foresty kind of trees, big people property, property with people.
Large acreage of the properties.
Yeah. Fancy houses.
Big fancy homes. This was like a barn separate from their house. Like the host had a house on the property, so we didn't have to interact face to face, but it was still right on their property, and they fixed it up, or the person before them fixed it up. So there was like a loft apartment kind of thing in the barn where the mini pony stays.
And the mini pony was beautiful. Now, we will post a TikTok showing video of the Airbnb. We already do have one up about the Gateway Clippers. So you want to go check that out. Go on Small Town Podcast, TikTok. I'm excited to show them the Airbnb because I really did like the Airbnb.
I'm glad you liked it.
I
took time to pick the perfect one.
I know. You picked a really good one. I'm highly impressed. So much that I even bought towels similar and a desk lamp similar to the Airbnb
You're so inspired by the decor.
Very inspired by the decor.
And amenities of the Airbnb. We now have new towels and a lamp.
And we're going to have more. You're getting a cowboy hat soon.
Okay.
So what was your favorite part about the drive? Just
drive?
The scenery?
I always loved the scenery going to Pittsburgh. Like once we kind of get in Pittsburgh, like the view of the city. Because, what is it, 22, like Blairsville and that. I've driven that way so many times. It's all kind of the same thing. And it's like, the Walmarts and the Sheets and it's, the same stuff kind of over and over again. And just always entering the city is just so beautiful. And we could basically go right through, like, over the city in, like, 10 minutes. Because we weren't staying in Pittsburgh. In city. But it's always really beautiful and really nice. The worst part's always the bridges. So.
Yes, gotta make sure you know where you're going enough that you can quickly react and try and always prepare yourself to make the easiest quick turns.
Lots of lane switching. You just have to pay attention. They say Pittsburgh drivers are decently nice. I would say that. We didn't get like too cut off or anything like that. You just have to pay a lot of attention. Like it would be very difficult for you to drive if you didn't have, a passenger professional navigator like myself.
Because take a right and then stay in the left lane while you're taking a right to make sure in the right exit, because in the other lane you're going somewhere completely different.
It's very weird. Yeah, there was times where the GPS said like 5 different things all at once, and I had to look and be like, okay, what are we doing?
Yeah, I know.
It's a bit confusing.
So I would say, going through the city is nice. I just kind of like the drive before that because I haven't taken all those Altoona drives as much as you have. I mean, I do on the occasion whenever we go somewhere near Pittsburgh or Philadelphia, but I always kind of like that. And I definitely liked when we got to Sewickley. Just that was really nice to see, that part of northern Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So then we finally get to the Airbnb, and it's a little ranch, and you have to... I might have drove past it about a foot.
Quick reverse on our dash cam footage. You turn right through like the pine trees and stuff. There's a gate around where the pony's staying, and then there's the barn. And then we were able to actually pull around behind the barn where the fire pit was, and then you could see like the stables because she also does horse boarding too. So there's stables for where a bunch of different ponies could stay.
Yeah. Well, she definitely had a lot of room for at least 1 or 2 horses.
It was giving Barbie Horse Adventures.
It was giving Barbie Horse Adventures. So then, so we get into the Airbnb, and we're just, at least I was blown away with like the cute little aesthetic.
It was so cute.
It was small. It's not too big, but about how big is this shed that we're in?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit bigger.
The Airbnb sleeping part of it was small, but the whole barn was big because, like I said, there was stables, and I assume some kind of storage for their horse supplies and things that.
Yeah. So you had a nice backyard to like we could park in the backyard and still have room to do stuff and move around. So it's not goes like a compact spot. Just the barn itself, at least the Airbnb part, was a little small, but a good small. Not like you didn't feel like
the roof was
together.
very very high though.
Yeah.
But if I was like a horse girl, I could just live in that tiny space and then go out to my horses.
Yeah, I feel like we both could have. It was not for a couple. No families, a couple.
Yeah. It's definitely...
Well...
it would be a good stay for, you and a close friend. You'd have to be close because you'd have to share a bed. Yeah. Or a couple's stay.
So, what was your favorite part about the Airbnb? Other than the pony, because obviously that's everybody's favorite part.
Yeah, feeding the pony.
Almost losing our fingers?
Yeah, they got the chompers.
They had the chompers.
I just love how well it was decorated. You can tell that she put thought into decorating it. I love the little hat try on, all those little things. Having a bunch of pastries for breakfast and things like that. Some people kind of just throw in I don't know, like snacks, like an apple juice and,
Yeah.
and an orange, and that's
Yeah.
your breakfast, your complimentary breakfast. And she also left wine for us as well,
Yeah.
which I thought that was very thoughtful
That
to
was
do
I was I
that.
was blown away by that. I was like, ooh, wine, and she had really good pastries.
Yeah, it wasn't like anything like cheap and quick and bagged up. We didn't get Lunchables or anything like that. It was very,
Lunchables would have been nice.
very nice.
What's wrong with Lunchables, huh? What you got against the Lunchables?
Nothing wrong with that, but it's giving cheap. So she definitely took time to decorate and make the guests feel welcome. And, it was very nice.
Yeah.
Small space. I don't know what my favorite part would be other than just like how relaxing and quiet and peaceful it was, honestly.
I would say my favorite part is obviously I love the aesthetic and the decor. That's up there. That's
Like,
probably
it was so cute.
yeah. Other than that's probably number 3. It's like Pony 1, that 3. My second was just like having the little fireplace and being able to sit outside and really enjoy that and like
The
kinda look at
fireplace
the
is
store.
always a nice
Yeah,
touch.
and like I liked how like the barn, like she made the barn look with that little thing right there. That was really nice with the lights going around.
Yeah, I love twinkle lights and all of that.
It was like just enough light to really, like we could probably do that if we like fenced up this yard a little bit, like separated, like put like divisions in it.
Yeah.
And I really like that. And then just sitting there with the wine, eating the s'mores. Only complaint. What's your complaint?
There was no chocolate with the s'mores. It was just graham crackers and marshmallows. I was like, where's the chocolate?
I'm sure she usually has chocolate. She probably just forgot that the chocolate.
But, it happens. It happens.
That's the smallest complaint we had.
Yeah, but we had robes. We had really nice towels.
Amazing towels.
obviously.
Amazing towels.
The shower was a little tinier than we're used to.
Well, I don't think she expects 2 people to shower at once.
Yeah. What else?
Uh,
I like the canopy
I like
bed.
I like the canopy bed. That's really. I like the barn door bathroom and stuff. Kind of.
Yeah, I love barn doors. That's cute.
I would say the small dishwasher was kind of. Yeah.
The dishwasher, yeah. I would rather just like wash them by hand, but that is thoughtful. Like,
It is thoughtful. So you
nobody
don't have
wants to take the time to wash their dishes while they're on vacation. So
Yeah.
she had this really tiny dishwasher for like
like
3
air
dishes.
toaster, air fryer, tiny dishwasher.
I
which is
didn't-
cute. It
I've
was
never
nice.
seen that in my life, but it's nice because then you don't have to sit there and scrub dishes. So
And for the dishes that she provided you, which she did provide some dishes,
Yeah.
it fit well.
yeah,
Other than I think the wine glasses were too tall.
yeah.
Yeah, but those you just wash with some soap and.
And she thought of so many little things. Like I said, the breakfast, the wine, all the dishes. She did have a guest book that we signed as well. The robes. There was games, movies, books. Like there was all kinds of extra
And
stuff.
she didn't like ask you to do too much other than just wash some sheets and stuff. And
Yeah.
even just she really just wanted you to put them in the washer. She didn't like
Yeah,
we
she-
dried them.
Yeah,
but-
we dried them so we could also do the towels, but she didn't insist that we, cleaned the whole place top to bottom. And
Yeah.
like I said, we just left stuff in the washer, so just starting it was all we really did.
Another thing I might take for her, I like the little that little orange juice container thing she had. I might buy something like that. Maybe not for orange juice because we don't drink.
Nicholas
orange
was very inspired.
I was really inspired. Well, I don't drink. Actually, that was pretty good orange juice. I might drink orange juice. It was like that.
I love orange juice.
But just like other drinks and stuff that we have, maybe like cold coffees we can store in there, kind of. I really liked how that stuff kind of looked.
She did have a Keurig too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, she had
Keurig
the
with
Keurig.
teas and stuff. We had like one of those Biscoff thingy things as well.
She had games for us to play.
Yeah.
Most 3-player games, so I don't understand how.
Yeah,
you
that
would
was
think
my
that would be
that was my only
that's kind of tiny
confusion.
for 3 people, but
Yeah. We need more 2-player games than the 2-person.
the third person goes
Airbnb.
sleeps in the car.
Yeah. It was nice though. She thought of basically
Yeah,
everything.
and she had some movies. She had TV there, but obviously no TV and she had internet, but no TV there because it's a barn, But she had movies and a lot of horse movies, go with the aesthetic.
It was fitting. So
So what'd you think of the pony?
I love the pony. Domino is precious.
Domino is precious. He's just a loving pony. He
He's
likes
so
it.
sweet. He tried following us home. I was
He's-
like, wow, maybe, but your mom might be mad. So.
we might get fined. And like she lets you go into his barn lounge. You respect it and shut everything so he can't escape. I feel bad for her because there's gonna be somebody that doesn't do that and that they have to chase that poor pony up.
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
And then he just comes and like he comes for his pets. He likes his pets.
He loves his pets.
A little dusty, but he likes his pets.
Yeah.
I don't know if he sleeps, dude.
I mean,
like,
he's a mini pony too, so it's just like a big dog, really.
yeah, it really is just a big dog. He just wants carrots. He wants carrots and your fingers if you don't.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful. He got big chompers.
He licks you. He'll lick you.
Oh yeah, he did lick us.
He licked us, which was cute.
So cute.
Good licking, not bad licking. You might have been tasting the seasoning. With its teeth. Look like
Yeah, we'll have to post a video of his teeth.
Look at some British teeth.
Oh my goodness.
That was really cool, but yeah, I just like the whole like cactus and the whole. I felt like it was in Montana a little bit aesthetic, so that was really dope.
Yeah.
So moving on from that, we also went to the Gateway Clipper, and we do have. We can talk about Sawiki a little bit more because we did get some food after the Gateway Clipper because we were hungry.
We were very hungry. We didn't have time from the Airbnb before the Gateway Clipper because, like I said, it was outside of Pittsburgh, so it was like half an hour drive. We did not have time.
Yeah, I ordered some food and I realized how much time we didn't have, and I had to cancel that food right away.
Yeah. Immediately canceled the food because it was like, if we do not leave now,
we're missing the cruise.
we're missing the boat.
Yeah, we're missing the boat.
They're leaving without us.
See you. We'll make those TikToks of us crying. They left the boat. Like the people that missed the cruise, and, they show up like 2 hours late.
Yeah, that would have been us if we would have picked up the food that Nicholas ordered like 5 minutes before we were supposed to leave.
Anywho, moving on. The drive to the cruise wasn't too bad because we kind of set up ourselves to make sure that we were in the right lanes, and it was a Friday, correct? Mm-hmm. So then, it was just like it was past rush hour, so we didn't have to worry about too much in that one part of the bridge.
We did have to go on the Fort Pitt tunnel bridge situation,
the horrible
but
bridge.
it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad, and the drive back wasn't too bad too because it was really late. Mm-hmm. So, just a little tight.
Really late. I think it was like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it was 9 o'clock. Just do some safe driving. Just put yourself in position for the best adjust. Moving on. Mm-hmm. So we get to the Gateway Clipper. We get in line. They load us up, and we sit. And, you can get to the top or the middle or the bottom.
There's
whatever
like 3
before.
floors.
There's 3
really,
floors,
right?
yeah, and there's 2 like indoor cabins, and then there's the top. You can walk around, and we sit and we see beginning. You see the city a little bit, and that's nice. I mean, they did 1 lap, so you can see the city, and then once the story gets going, all you hear is dum, dum, footsteps behind you, not knowing what's going on. And they jump out and scare you.
Maybe you should narrate next year.
Maybe I should.
But they told a story, essentially the whole cruise.
Yeah.
And then they had actors walking around, very good makeup, very scary. They would walk up behind you if you were not paying attention. You'd be jump scared a couple times.
And especially when you get in the cabins, there's a lot of steam going on. So
it's not steam, it's like fog machine.
Fog machine, my bad, yeah. Yes, steam room's a little hot.
Taking hot showers in
there. Anyway, me and Moore, we're just walking around looking at all like this, like there's like trays of food, but we're a little too late for the snackies.
Yeah, there was like snackies or coffee or something, and
we
TikTok, you're like, what? We
missed out. They had little characters up, and they just, again, you see people walking around, and then in the smoke, you can't really see them. It's like, is that a shadow? Mm-hmm. And then
they were jumping out and scaring some old ladies too. I was like, oh, that's
and they had really good makeup. And then one time we saw the captain, and I said, hello, aye aye, captain. And then he walked up behind me. I didn't know that, and Jenny saw him. And then I turned around. And I was like, oh,
yep.
Almost pooped my pants. Good thing we didn't eat.
And we did get pictures with them too.
We did get pictures with them too. Your one picture without the one guy is my face, my profile
picture.
And like it was really good makeup and costumes, so I was really surprised. And when you add the fog machine, it really You can get really
They
wrapped
really
up in the
put time into it.
Yeah, I feel like
I can
kind of
really
like ghost
appreciate
ship.
some SFX makeup.
Hmm?
SFX makeup.
Yeah, yeah, and like you get really wrapped up and like I feel like you're on like a ghost ship a little bit, and like that one chick did so good to keep that face. Even when she took pictures,
I was cackling at her like she was death staring me, and I just could not stop laughing because she was so good, and she just kept this face the whole time, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Even when I took a picture of her, she kept that face.
She's a better actor than I would be.
Put it in a movie.
Yes.
The one guy we didn't see till later, but he had really cool teeth and he held a
really scary.
lantern. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would jump out. I tried to sack her. I was like, "Take Jenny, take
her.
He'll take her." And the story that they were talking about was like there was some water mistress going on. And I would go to Jenny, like, I think I just saw a sock in the ocean.
Like a siren or something. Yeah.
It's cool. Like, I think I just saw a sock in the water. She's like, "Stop, stop!" I was like, "It's right there. Look,
coming to get you.
Coming to get you. Is that a hand?" I did try to scare her a little bit, but it was really cool. I mean, the story was, I'm assuming, good.
I don't know. It's hard for us to pay attention to anything for that long. After a while, we're like, "You want to go explore?" And we're like, "Yeah." And we just walked around the whole ship so we can get the full experience.
Making like jokes and this kind of like in our own little thing.
Yeah.
It's just a really cool. I would definitely do it again. So
you could have a different experience. You could stay up top. You could listen to the story. You could walk around. You know, you could sit down and eat or drink or do whatever you want to do. There's different ways to enjoy the boat ride for sure.
Yeah, and like definitely like, what if you like rented out a ship like the haunted one and we just paid like haunted like the crew like dress them up and if they get you, you know, like you got kind of hide for them. Like,
yeah, that'd be fun, like hide and seek kind of thing.
Yeah, we'll buy out the cruise. Let's do like this some hide and seek. Let's keep it like haunted. We don't need the story, but like keep it haunted. Have the people walk around and like
that'd be so fun.
Yeah, just have them kind of like, oh, this guy was caught. No, they got Jimmy. No.
I love it.
That'd be really cool. But that was really fun. That was about an hour and a half.
It was an hour.
Yeah, and the parking's not too bad. It was like $10.
You have to pay for parking, but yeah.
You always have to pay for parking.
It's the city.
And then we got done. We came off. That was really cool. That was really fun. The crew was nice and everything. And then we were starving.
We were hangry.
You were hangry?
I'm always hangry.
We were hungry, and we were struggling to find out what we wanted to eat.
Well, I knew what I wanted to eat. I just didn't want to say anything.
So
it was your birthday thing. I was like, I really want to try this place.
What, did we get to the place?
Yeah.
You want to try? Okay, yeah. Okay, there was Burgatory, and I do love me some Burgatory.
But I've had Burgatory twice, and we need to try something
Yeah, we need to try something new. There was a bar kind of foodie, but it's all the same.
Bar food is
bar food.
We have Woodside.
So then I was like, I want you Thai food. I was like, do you want Thai food? She's like, I don't know if I want Thai food. Are you really playing off like you didn't want Thai food?
No, I really did. I just didn't want to decide for you.
Because I was like, actually, yeah, let's get Thai food, something different. And I wouldn't mind some Thai food.
And it was so nice. We went to Nikki's Thai Kitchen. The vibes were immaculate. They had a fountain, decorations.
Yeah, you sit outside. It might have been a little cold. It
was a little chilly. They did have a heat lamp. They should have sat us closer to that. But
just pay extra attention, yeah. Just because you use a little more lights.
And they also do have locations in Pittsburgh as well. There was different locations.
Yeah, there was a bunch of different locations. What did you get from the Nikki's Asian cuisine, Thai food?
Yeah, it was egg rolls or spring rolls or something. I think crab rangoons. Some kind of fried breaded thing. I still don't even know what it is, but I ate all of it, and it was so good. There was like chicken on a stick. My favorite's the Thai tea. That's why I wanted to go, because that's not something you can really get anywhere else, and it is delicious.
I got fat or whatever it was.
Pad fat.
Pad fat, yeah. And it's supposed to be spicy.
What was in that? I don't know.
it was supposed to be spicy. When I ordered it, the waitress like, "You been here before?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Oh, it's spicy." I'm like, "I'll be all right." So then I got the mild. I don't think I got the hottest it could be.
No. Yeah, I think you got mild or medium, but it wasn't too spicy.
It wasn't too spicy. I want to keep it to where I'm not dying.
Yeah. I want to enjoy the food.
I want to enjoy the food this time. I've gotten Thai food a bunch and Korean food and stuff, so I knew like how spicy it can be. Because one time it was really spicy. I was crying.
Yeah.
So it was like it came with rice separately, but it was what, peppers, Thai hot peppers, chicken, a orange slices, which was nice, parsley, which was like a garnish, and other sorts of little things that it comes with that dish. And that was really good. Wasn't too spicy. I ate that. I couldn't even finish it. There was so much there. And then I got a iced coffee, Thai iced coffee, a tad too sweet than I like, but it was
Which
good.
I didn't even think was possible. Nick loves his sweets, so
Which I did like. I did enjoy it, but I would have made it a little bit less sweeter, me personally. But overall, it was definitely worth it. It wasn't too expensive for a nice little date.
I mean, it's definitely pricey, but it wasn't like over the top.
But like, I mean, nowadays, is it pricey? What we spent?
Everything's
I have to say, we
pricey.
spent 70.
So
How much can you spend? You can spend 70 easily at Chili's or IHOP for like two people.
yeah, I mean,
So-
McDonald's and Wendy's do
It's
like,
like
$30
Yeah,
now.
it's like $30 now. I'd rather just pay the extra 40 for that fancy experience.
Yeah.
So then,
And we got dessert, so.
we got dessert, and that
add
was
that
a
on.
sweet sticky rice with a mango slice on it, which was also really good. I did want to get something a little bit nice for the wine, and the wine was good, but it was a little bit dry for our taste.
dry for our
Pretty dry.
sweet-
But we
sweet
did
teeth.
we did like it, and my mother mixed it with soda. And she said dry wine and soda is actually very good. And I think what else people do dry wine? I think with Gatorade too, and they really like
That's
that.
so interesting.
That is, people get real interesting with their mixtures. Their mixtures.
But then when we got back after the Thai food, we sat by the fire, made s'mores, sipped our dry wine.
Pet the pony again.
Pet the pony. It was so relaxing.
It was very relaxing.
And Nick didn't believe that I could make a fire, but I successfully did.
I thought she was struggling. Without no gasoline.
No
fire.
gasoline. Normally people start fires, they give it like a few minutes, and they're like, we can't do this. And then they'll dump gasoline on, from my experience. But I made a fire with no gasoline, just some dry leaves and sticks and chopped wood, and it stayed for a while.
And like random
Like smaller wood pieces.
wood planks.
Yeah. Because you need the kindling and the whatever. There's like 3 different types of
Jenny was a Girl Scout.
Yeah, I was a Girl Scout, so I know the different types of wood that you need for a fire. And it successfully toasted our marshmallows.
Yeah, I was not a Girl Scout, Boy Scout either. So I'm a city boy. Yeah, I successfully toasted our marshies, and then we. Jeez, I said that. Marshmallows.
Marshies.
Marshies. Marshallas.
Marshmallows.
Marshmallows. And then we had some graham crackers, and that was really nice. And we just sat and relaxed, drank wine, talked some more, took some pictures, took some photos.
We took lots of cute photos.
Really enjoyed the night. Then we went in, showered, got into our robes.
So in our ropes, gotta enjoy it.
Yeah, you gotta get the
Played
whole
some-
experience.
Yeah, we played some games.
Played some games, and then fell asleep. Put my CPAP machine on and passed out.
We hope that you enjoyed part 1 of the mini getaway Jenny and I had, and I hope you are excited and can't wait to join and listen to part 2 coming out next week. And shortly after that, small preview, we're going to be talking about the past event that I did this weekend, which was amazing. I'm sure you'll enjoy that too. Just a little sneak peek. Thank you again for tuning in to Small Town Johnstown podcast. We hope you guys enjoyed this week and this first part 1 episode, and we hope that you look forward to part 2 coming out next week. Thank you very much for tuning in, and have a good day.